tuning in. Hope everyone's having a good day. This is going to be a flight and review video for the Super X from Mould. And you're probably wondering why you're seeing my face here and not seeing some flight footage like you normally do on my videos. Well, the reason being is this is the final result of this quadcopter. Extremely disappointed. I'll show you some footage of how things went, and I'll come back and do another segment like this and just give you my final thoughts on this piece of garbage. So I'll show you the highlight clip of the carnage, and we'll be wrapping it up, this video, with my thoughts real quick. So here comes the flight footage, and we'll see you again at the end. Alright. Hey guys, Mike here, another episode of MRC. Today I'm going to do a maiden voyage flight of the Super X from Mould. Just give you a bit of the weather conditions here. It's overcast, it's about 9 degrees. It's kind of windy. Hope to keep the wind noise down. The wind is coming from the southwest, so I plan to fly a little bit near my house and protect it from the wind. So here we go, we got the radio all bound up, and we're going to take this up for a maiden voyage. So let's see how she does. Now, it doesn't take much. If she gets up pretty quick already, I'll land her down softly here. Oh, and show you the throttle punch. The throttle punch on this thing is quite amazing. So watch this. This is even a third, not even a third stick, and it's gone. But this is half stick. It just goes. So there's a lot of power on this quad, for sure. I believe I'm in low rates, so it's that's the bank on low rates. And I gotta trim it a bit here. It's definitely got lots of power. That's the yaw and low. Yaw and low. It's not bad yaw, but there's no pitch or bank. So now I'm in medium rates. That's the bank in medium rates. And that would be the in medium. She definitely makes a lot of noise. I'm gonna go up to high rates here. I can settle it down. Hopefully we're catching all this. I'm in high rates now. That's the pitch. And in high rates, and there's the yaw. Come back, wind's got me. That throttle is definitely very sensitive. Anyways, that's the yaw. So not much difference between yaw from expert to beginner rates. Anyways, so I'm going to point it that way and put it in headless mode and see if headless works. Yes, and headless is working. Headless doesn't work. I'm in headless mode. So there's how it's flying. The wind is starting to pick up a bit. It's really powerful, so I don't think it'd have any problem getting a camera on it and bringing it up. You'd just be affecting the performance and the flight time. But if you're gonna put a Mobius on it, it shouldn't be a problem. Let's take this guy up a little bit and try a flip. Wow. It didn't level. It stayed pitched. It stayed pitch after a flip. That was strange. It's broken. It doesn't level after it does a flip. It stays pitched. This quad, I think, needs to be recalibrated, and that's what I should do, because it is not flying properly. This quad's a piece of garbage, ladies and gentlemen. Even after calibrating it, it stays banked on the pitch. So, I'm tired of this thing. I broke a prop. That's what you do with this one. A complete waste of money. Stay away from it. Maybe rip it apart, take some LEDs out. The controller feels like shit. It's got a dumbass thing. I've already broken the on-off switch. This thing is terrible. Terrible. Save yourself money. Okay guys, so the aftermath here is this quad sucks. A prop broke. Every time I do a flip, it stays pitched. It's pitched more than any pitch it has just by putting this thing. The throttle was super touchy. You can't even land it. It always bounced around. Trying to, blame it on myself, and my flying skills aren't maybe intermediate at best, but this thing's just garbage. And I've already chucked it and broken the arm off. So, but it was already broken before. The props are, the landing gear things are broken. The prop broke. They're supposed to be bendy. That didn't work. I know it's not like super warm out, but it's like +9. It's not like that cold out. The radios did not feel good. It was very sloppy. The quadcopter did not fly well at all. Oh, it's a piece of garbage. So, save your money. Don't buy the Super X from Mould King. It's too bad because I like the Super S. But I'm going to wrap it up here. Okay guys, this is a major fail. Thanks for tuning in. Maybe you got some entertainment out of this. So yeah, so I'm back, some final thoughts. So again, you can see my frustration mounting on this on the video about this quad. A couple of things that is really negatives about it is the landing gear. You could never land this thing. The landing gear was really bouncy and had too much flexibility, and it always tipped when I land. The throttle stick on the radio was so loose that with the amount of power that this quadcopter had, just giving it a hair in throttle, this thing would take off. And so when you're landing it, it was really difficult because you have to like be so precise, and even if you were precise, this thing would still bounce, and just the slightest and it would bounce and tip over, and that was a real pain. And not to mention, it came out easily. You can you just to hold the quadcopter by the landing gear, that it would fall out of it, and the pegs broke when this crashed. Just poor cheap quality. I thought it would be better. the little nub on the power switch broke off on the crash landing on the driveway when I did a flip. Now that brings me to the other part, is the flips. The flips always did more than a 360, and it ended up banked afterwards. It would bank the way you flip it. So if you flipped it forward, it'd leave in major pitch this way, and there was no way to really correct it. So considering that it was more pitch than the pitch it would have just flying it on the stick, so there would be no way to recover it. So it was just like you bail out and crash land. So major disappointing. Also, the headless mode did not work. When I first clicked it in, it had its bearing, but after I did about 2 or 3 revolutions at the yaw spin, it lost its way, and that was a little bit hairy too for me, considering that, you know, I lost my orientation and I managed to bring it back, but it was like, you know, anybody who has no experience flying these things and goes in headless mode would totally be screwed. So that was just a real bummer, real pain. I had GearBest credits at the end of 2015, so a good chunk of cash I put towards this thing. It was 28 bucks, so it's pure $20 in the garbage. Well, almost. I'm gonna give this a rating of 0.01 out of 5. The only redeeming value of this is I could strip the motors out. I have the LED, the lipos, and I can pull the LEDs out of this thing. So Super X is should be called Super P.o.S, and you can figure out what the P.o.S stands for. Yeah, broken prop. They don't send any props along. This broke after I chucked it across the lawn. But anyways, hope you found a little bit entertaining watching me get frustrated. It's kind of a crazy review, but hey, this is not everything's a bowl of cherries. So okay guys, thanks for tuning in. Stay away from the Mould King Super X P.o.S for sure. Take care, and we'll catch you on the next one, guys. Alright, peace out.